Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Preet Biology. Today we are going to learn about dorsiventral leaf and isobilateral leaf. Dorsiventral leaf is also known as dicotyledonous leaf. The vertical section of dorsiventral leaf through the lamina shows three main parts, namely epidermis, mesophyll, vascular system. Okay, when in the previous video we studied the transverse section of dicot and monocot stem, but when we study about when we study tissue system of leaf, then we will cut the section vertically of the leaf. Okay, so here when we cut the vertical section of the dicot leaf, dorsiventral leaf, we will see three parts. Mainly the outermost part is epidermis, and the middle part is mesophyll, and the innermost one is vascular system. Okay, so now here we will learn. Here we will see the two important thing, especially in this section, in this leaf section. The epidermis, which covers both the upper surface and the lower surface of the leaf, has conspicuous cuticle. Means the outermost layer of the leaf, which is epidermis, is covered by cuticle, and this cuticle we can see clearly. Okay, now leaf has two surface, upper surface as well as lower surface. The upper surface of the leaf is also known as adaxial epidermis, and lower leaf and the lower surface of the epidermis is also known as abaxial epidermis. Now, the abaxial epidermis generally bears more stomata than adaxial epidermis. The latter may even lack stomata. So, the important thing is here to learn, to keep point in our mind, is that the abaxial means lower surface. Lower surface of the leaf has more stomata. Okay, in comparison to upper surface of the leaf, and latter may even lack stomata, means maybe in the upper surface of the leaf of the epidermis layer, it may be possible that stomata may be absent also. It may be present or it may be absent. The tissue between upper and lower epidermis is called the mesophyll. Okay. In the stem section, we have learned that the cortex is present between the epidermis and vascular system. Here we can see the spatial layer which is especially present in the leaf, and this layer is called mesophyll. Okay, this type of tissue which is present between the epidermis and vascular system is called as mesophyll. This mesophyll, which possesses chloroplast and carry out photosynthesis, is made up of parenchyma. So we know that chlorophyll is present in the leaf, which help in the process of photosynthesis, which help to prepare the carbohydrate in the leaf, and that chloroplast is present in this layer, in this mesophyll layer, and the cell of mesophyll is of a parenchymatous type, means it is made up of parenchyma tissue. Now this parenchyma is of two type. There are two types of parenchyma is present in this layer, mesophyll. The first one is palisade layer and the second one is a spongy parenchyma. The adaxial placed palisade parenchyma is made up of elongated cells which are arranged vertically and parallel to each other. The adaxial means the upper side of the epidermis of the leaf. The upper side of the epidermis has palisade type of parenchyma, and this type of parenchyma is consist of elongated cell which are arranged vertically, and parallel to each other, means these two cells are parallel to each other. Okay, now the in the spongy parenchyma, the cells are oval shaped or round shaped. Okay, that is situated below the palisade cell, means upper side of the leaf. Okay, this is, and below the upper epidermis palisade parenchyma is present, and below this layer what is present? Spongy parenchyma is present. We are talking here about dicot leaf. Okay, so this spongy parenchyma extends to the lower epidermis. Now there are numerous large spaces and air cavities between these cells. Okay, we can see the clear picture of the dicot leaf here. Here we can see adaxial epidermis, means upper layer, upper surface of the leaf, and below this epidermis palisade mesophyll is present, and this is arranged in these cells are arranged vertically, and these cells are parallel to each other. Below this layer spongy mesophyll are present, and here we can see large intercellular space. Okay, and this spongy layer extends to the lower epidermis. Okay, so this layer is adaxial, upper surface of the leaf, and lower surface of the leaf is also called as the epidermis part of the leaf is also called as abaxial. Okay, now next point. Now vascular system. Vascular system includes vascular bundle, and which we can see in the mid veins and the midriff. So, suppose this is the leaf and this is midrim, and we can see such type of line over the surface which is which are veins. Okay, so we can see vascular bundle over in this section, means in the veins and the midriff. Now the size of the vascular bundle are dependent on the size of the veins. Okay, the veins vary in thickness. In some leaf these veins may be thin, in some leaf these veins may be thick. Okay, so in dicot leaves reticulate type of venation is found, and vascular bundles are surrounded by layer of thick walled bundle sheath cell. Here we can see this layer, bundle sheath layer, which covers the vascular bundle. Vascular bundle means xylem and phloem. Okay, now next point, and find the position of the xylem in the, so xylem, where is xylem? Xylem is in red color, you can see here, and the blue color cells are phloem. Now second point, now we are going to learn about isobilateral leaf, which is also called as monocotyledonous leaf. The anatomy of isobilateral leaf is similar to that of the dorsiventral leaf in many ways. Means there are many common things between monocotyledonous leaf and dicotyledonous leaf, but there are also few differences between them. In and isobilateral leaf, the stomata are present on both the surface of the epidermis. Okay, means when we have learned about dicot leaf, there we have learned that stomata are mostly present in the lower epidermis, but in this case in this isobilateral leaf, stomata are present on both the surface of the leaf, and there in dicot leaf we studied that mesophyll layer is divided into two subtype of cells, pellucid parenchyma, or we can say tissue, or spongy parenchyma. But here this tissue, these tissue are not differentiated. Okay. And in the case of grasses, certain adaxial epidermis cells along the veins modify themselves into large empty colorless cells. These are called bulliform cells. So in adaxial, the upper epidermis, the upper epidermal cells modify into this type of cells, means the upper epidermal cell becomes large and empty, and the and colorless, means it will not have any particular type of color, and such type of cell is called bulliform cell. And uh, so it is important to keep point in our mind that where bulliform cells are found. Okay, so in grasses bulliform cells are found. When the bulliform cells in the leaf have absorbed water and are turgid, the leaf surface is exposed. When the bulliform cells in the leaf have absorbed, means these bulliform cells absorb water, and when it absorb water, the cell get turgid. Okay. And when such cells lose the water, uh, such cells get flaccid. Okay, due to loss of water. So they make the leaf curl inward to minimize water loss. So they curl the leaf to minimize water loss. The parallel variation is in monocot leaf is reflected in the near similar sizes of vascular bundle, except in main veins, as seen in vertical section of the uh, leaves. So in this figure we can clearly see the monocot leaf. The upper epidermis is also known as adaxial, and here single layer is present in the mesophyll. Single type of cells are present in mesophyll layer, and this is xylem, and phloem is present in between the xylem, and this is stomata, which is present in the lower epidermis, means abaxial epidermis, and below this stomata the section is present, which is also called as substomatal cavity. Okay, so you can easily see the differences between the monocot and dicot leaf. Okay, so if you like this video, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe this channel. Thank you to watch this video.